You're looking miserable.
Biggest critic, that's right.
Yeah, well, Rhys, Ryan, you've just been in with one of the hardest men in the country.
The hardest man in the country.
He certainly got the hardest head, hasn't he? That was a great welcoming into the pro game.
100%. I mean, you know what I mean. That's his 142nd contest.
I think something like that, yeah.
And he's hard. He comes forward. Everything I chucked at him, he just walked through it.
He's a tough man.
He had a new pair of thingies on, didn't he? A new pair of shorts. I think those like his
Apollo Creed.
His 9/11 tribute, like Apollo Creed.
Yeah. So I think he was out to prove a point. But I actually commentated on the last 2 rounds, and I think I gave him the last round. He managed to catch him with a couple of shots. But you just like you were trying to feel your way into the fight. I think maybe a little bit too much. Maybe just gave him a little bit too much respect.
Maybe.
I thought that southpaw jab of yours was working fairly well.
Yeah, it was. Kept popping him off with it. He kept coming forward. I kept caught him a few good shots when I laid back and then come back with an uppercut, things like that.
Once we got busy, you know,
that's
he gained his respect for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, he's a tough operator, isn't he? We got him with him, you know.
He looks like he shouldn't be in the ring. He looks out of shape and everything, but he is ridiculously hard, ridiculously tough, and he's almost unstoppable. I think I said on the thing, the last person to stop him was Lerone Richards, who's now the European super middleweight champion.
At 130, well, that'd be his 131st loss. Is nine stoppages. That's it.
I think 10 actually. I think there's 10 stoppages. 10 stoppages. But majority of them were back in his early days.
Yes.
I think in the last, he had a little break back in about, I think it was about 2016 or something like that. He took 9 months out, and he said he'd retired, and he lied, and he'd come back, and I think he's only been stopped 3 times since then. But when he came back a much bigger man. Prior to that, he was competing more at light middleweight.
This is my and
he was competing more at light middleweight. But actually, since he came back, he can hold a shot a lot better at the heavyweights.
Very much more durable.
Really
shots, solid. He's a solid man, you know. But Rhys, when he let his hands go, showed his boxing skills. Putting the combinations together was nice and snappy, you know. A good performance from Rhys and something for us to build on.
Yeah, well, like I say, it wasn't what you wanted. We know that, you know what I mean. But in this age where we are, it's been very hard to get anyone matched. So it's just nice to get it out of the way, move forward.
3 fights have been called off this card, not because
the show's been called off, so we're looking at the show's going ahead. There's numerous shows across the country.
We can't think ourselves unlucky. We're fortunate we've got on a card.
And again, he's the guy that really is. He does welcome you to the game. You know what I mean? Because if you take him for granted, he'll clip you. And like I say, he's a dangerous man. A ridiculously hard man, and a guy that you've just got 4 good rounds in the bank with, mate. You're going to stand in good stead for your next fight.
Absolutely.
Well, this is what
you're right way, hopefully.
Yeah.
without stones in your pockets.
That's it. We're in an apprenticeship. I mean, what do we have? 6 amateur fights. That's his first.
Well, I alluded to that on the.
We're just. This is.
We're just getting started.
Yeah. Well, I think you showed there was little glimpses there when you threw your backhand. You didn't throw it too much. You controlled the fight majority with your jab. But when you did throw your backhand, I understand why you've got 5 stoppages in those 6 victories as an amateur.
I caught him and he said, "Oh, that was a nice shot, that," because he blinked and he pushed him back, and that's the first time I've seen him go back. So he was
happy.
Did well, very happy.
Absolutely.
Well, tell your face then. You know what I mean? Yeah, miserable son. Listen, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And this is what I love saying: 1-0.
1-0.
There we go.
Thank you.
Take care. See you later, Ryan. See you later, Rhys.
Bye.
For all boxing info, news, and latest interviews, amateur and pro across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.